That is so weird. That's so weird. That's like super weird. It's kind of weird.
That is a little weird. That's weird. That's so cool.
Wow, I don't know what it is, but it must be truly amazing. It must have raised loads of money on Indiegogo.
That's crazy. That is wild.
That's nuts. I feel like I can jump right now. I just tore this ACL.
Almost $2 million.
Hi, I'm Stuart from Kailo Labs, makers of the Kailo pain patch.
Sorry, what? You've invented a pain patch?
Your agonizer, please.
No, Mr. Spock!
Now that is something with 1,000 uses.
With the Kailo pain patch, placement is everything.
I was a drummer for the Osmonds. Screw with me. He'll make you feel pain like you never felt before.
I know, I remember the Osmonds.
Makers of the Kailo pain patch. Recently, we've raised over $1 million on crowdfunding.
Instead of adding something into your body, Kailo uses billions of charged nanocapacitors to work like a bioantenna.
Yes, that's the full 7-second description of how this device works. That's all you're getting. But let's take a quick look at that again for a second.
Kailo uses billions of charged nanocapacitors to work like a bioantenna.
Wait, hang on. Doesn't that remind me of something?
A transmission that would not only supply inverse reactive current for use in unilateral phase detractors, but would also be capable of automatically synchronizing cardinal grammeters. Such an instrument is the turboencabulator.
But it must be awesome. It contains nano stuff.
This is Kailo, and it's the future of pain relief. Kailo is different than anything you've seen before because it's the world's first nanotech developed specifically for relieving pain. This thing has over 5 years of development, thousands of thrilled beta testers, and one common reaction.
Me and my family did not notice any difference from any feeling or pain relief. We placed it according to the videos and felt nothing.
That is so weird.
Pain is still there.
That is so weird.
Back, shoulder, neck, and knee.
It's like super weird.
4 different people. How can I process a refund?
Thousands of thrilled beta testers, and one common reaction.
Kindly start the refund.
Kind of weird.
Hi, how do I start the refund process?
That's weird. That's so cool.
Where is my order?
That is wild.
Where is my order? Where is my order?
That's nuts. I feel like I can jump right now. I just tore this ACL.
And I got so many requests to debunk this because apparently they've been running ads everywhere recently. Now, this instantly falls into the category of too good to be true. In that, just think about it for a second. If this device actually worked, it can't. It could never work. But let's just ignore that and believe all of their PR for a second.
This is Kailo, and it's the future of pain relief.
And say that it does work. And that you have legitimately just created a little piece of plastic that can instantly take someone's pain away.
You simply place Kailo on your body, between your brain and the pain. And within seconds, you'll experience relief.
Actually, it feels a lot better.
By the way, it really works.
No, it doesn't. But let's just say for the sake of argument that it does. You've just completely revolutionized the entirety of operational medicine. And some might think that I'm strawmanning them, saying that they're claiming more than they actually claimed. No, this is what they actually claim in their commercials. That turns pain off in seconds. Feel relief in seconds. Works anywhere on your body. Neck pain, back pain, headaches. It can be worn over clothing.
It works. It's absolutely amazing.
I can take it anywhere. I can wear it for hours on end.
No, a device like that would more than revolutionize medicine. Why exactly do you need to run a Kickstarter?
Now we just need the push from this community to go into full production and get this amazing product into the market.
Well, that's one way of looking at it. Another would be that if you just completely revolutionized pain medication, venture capitalists would be queuing up to throw money at you. Hell, it's almost like the only people who would be trying to run an Indiegogo campaign at this point would be people who are trying to sell false hope to people in pain.
There are billions of people with pain. and we want to help as many as we can.
Oh, the audio is terrible on that. Let me see if I can clean it up a bit with some post-processing.
There are billions of people with pain, and we want to please as many as we can.
Kailo is legit, my friends.
Verified purchaser. Don't waste your money. It did absolutely nothing in terms of pain relief.
We've really seen some amazing results. I hope you back Kailo today and experience the future of pain relief.
Are you kidding me? The only future you're offering people is being poorer and being in pain. Look, if this device actually had worked, the only thing you'd have to worry about is that you'd have just put every anesthesiologist on the planet out of a job. But Al, you've not just revolutionized the medical world, but the world of war too. If you could influence someone's nervous system with just a little piece of plastic and a nano bioantenna.
By entering commands in this pad, I can produce pain in any part of your body.
Bullets have just become obsolete.
Okay, you have some skill.
You know, if this is what a nano bioantenna could do.
Oh my gosh, it's like gone. It's way better.
Good.
I can't believe that. What is this?
Just imagine what a weaponized version of all of these could do.
It's obvious. A great big transmitter. This station.
Delta wave.
A delta wave!
What's a delta wave?
A wave of Ancessadine energy. It fries your brain. Stand in the way of a delta wave and your head gets barbecued.
A neuronic whip. It can turn an aggressive man into a gibbering idiot, an uncooperative man into the most willing slave, temporarily or permanently.
Or hell, just by turning the patch upside down, it wouldn't reduce pain, it would amplify it.
The agony booth is a most effective means of discipline.
Agony booth, Mr. Spock. He just put his Kailo patch on upside down. But of course, it can't work on any level, in that your body just doesn't work like a bioantenna. Nanocapacitors would have a nano effect. And of course, it's all pointless anyway, in that you could never get this thing close enough to your nerves for it to have an effect in any event. Which is why the entirety of their description of how their device works is 7 seconds long. And their entire pitch relies almost entirely on people going, "Oh wow, that thing's amazing. I can't believe how effective it is. It actually works."
It would be easy to be on the fence and be skeptical on whether it would work. All I can say is try it.
So you want to sell me magic beans?
And guaranteed, once you find that sweet spot, you'll keep it. You'll use it for a lifetime.
Nice try. No, correction. Terrible try.
So even those who supported them on Indiegogo don't seem to be getting their patches. However, you can currently, as we speak, buy them on Amazon for $120 for one, or $500 for a pack of 5, or $1,000 for a pack of 10.
The financial side of it is just tremendous because Lyrica's not cheap, you know, and the Kailo patch was inexpensive for a one-time purchase price that I can use for a lifetime.
Now, sure, there will be some people who have imagined pain, for which an imagined solution might be effective. However, for people with the real pain, I'm going to have to push X to doubt. Say, for instance, you're getting a filling. You have a choice. You can have a Kailo pain patch.
And it's important to find the placement that works best for you. Head pain. For head pain, orient the Kailo horizontally at the center of the forehead.
And for those who missed it, yes, jaw was on there.
With the top edge at the hairline. Move downward until the top edge of the patch is in the center of the forehead. For site-specific pain, please see our additional videos on our website.
You can have a Kailo pain patch and see how much that reduces your pain, or you can have a local anesthetic. Think it might not be very effective in cases like that. So let's just take a look at how slickly this snake oil is marketed.
One thing we all share on this planet is pain.
Well, not the only thing. You know, taxes, death, dealing with scam snake oil merchants. But whatever, keep going.
Let me show you. This dude, trumpet elbow. This hombre, saddle sore. And sooner or later, we'll all experience it too. Young, old, athletic, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's almost like it serves a biological role. Like nature's way of making sure you don't do stupid stuff, like putting your hands in a fire or something. Or, you know, if you're Miss Sporty there and you've sprained your ankle or damaged your knee, maybe you should take it easy on that injury for a bit until it heals.
So I have really bad knees from running for years and years.
So if you were to rate it on like 1 to 10, where would you put it?
Probably like a 7.5 right now.
So it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
You know what would be almost the opposite of good medical advice in this situation would be to try and suppress the pain such that you can continue to exercise on a damaged knee.
So your pain was at, what'd you say, a 7? 6.5, 7? Is it any different now? It's still the same.
This is like witchcraft. It's probably around a 4 to 3.5.
I'm Bart, by the way, 48, 20-year husband, 3-kid dad, and I'm a coach.
Oh, this Joe Everyman is so approachable and candid with us. He's telling us about his family. I trust him so much more already.
I know a little something about pain. The pain seems like one of those constants in life. But how did we get to 2019 with just this stuff?
Dude, there is an entire field of science dedicated to managing pain. You know, this is where we get anesthetics from.
We can do better. And a few of my friends have done better.
Why would you bother with all those medical degrees and understanding biochemistry and all that sort of thing? You and a few of your mates, now that's where you look for real solutions.
This is Kailo, and it's the future of pain relief. Kailo is different than anything you've seen before because it's the world's first nanotech developed specifically for relieving pain.
Which brings us on to why this thing can't work. Obviously, humans don't respond to bioantennas, otherwise there might be some actual real-world applications to such knowledge. And someone might have worked that out already. Pain itself is a complex phenomenon, but let's take real pain as opposed to psychosomatic pain for the first instance. So I put my finger into a flame. The distressed area produces nerve impulses, which go up through my nerves to the brain, where it's processed and the appropriate action is taken to remove my finger from the flame. Now this thing claims to interact with the nervous system. Nerves themselves are basically sacks of electrolyte, not that different from salt water, and they run on an action potential between the inside and the outside of the cell.
Scientists found that the nerve impulse was transmitted as a characteristic wave of electrical potential, and that this all-or-nothing action potential was generated mainly by transient movements of sodium and potassium ions across the nerve membrane.
But this also shows a beautiful contrast between how real science functions and ends up making our lives better compared to, say, Indiegogo science.
This understanding led directly to the development of drugs that block action potential formation and so act as local anesthetics, now used routinely as painkillers in dentistry and minor surgery.
That millivolt potential, the difference potential on the inside and the outside, it's basically the voltage difference across the cell membrane. So let's see, the stimulus to get these things to fire is about 10 millivolts. The cell membrane's about 10 nanometers across, so it's about a millivolt per nanometer, that sort of thing, which is about 1,000,000 volts per meter. Yeah, no wonder people are largely immune to electric fields, which is why if you take a look at the standards for what people are allowed to be exposed to in terms of electric fields, yeah, ignoring the frequency for a second, they're all up in the 20,000 volts per meter range. Cool, so electric fields of tens of thousands of volts per meter have almost no effect on people. What sort of voltage range does Kailo produce with its nanocapacitors? About 0 volts per meter. Yeah, I think that officially puts this into the category of expensive, ineffective junk. But let's just assume that this thing can interfere with nerve function. Something could be fairly medically dangerous. Just being able to affect nerve action is one fraction of the battle. I mean, this thing either has to increase or decrease the activity of specific nerve impulses. I mean, it can't just suppress all nerve impulses, otherwise you would lose all sensation and motor control.
It's a shame the government didn't approve. There's so many applications for causing short-term paralysis.
Plus, if you were to actually put it over your heart, it would suppress the signals that make your heart beat. It would kill you. So this thing has to not only magically acquire the ability to make nerves fire or not fire, it's somehow got to make the right ones fire or not fire. Fairly impressive for an inanimate piece of plastic. But on the bright side, this bogus technology doesn't use up batteries. Now, in the event of sort of self-created, imagined pain, a psychosomatic pain, sure, a placebo can be effective, but it doesn't need to be a $100 piece of plastic. You could get just as an effective a treatment by using pain-killing rocks, the sort that litter the ground everywhere, or pain-killing magnets, or pain-killing gummy bears that work through positively channeling microscopic saccharide technology, a technology that is 10 times smaller than nanocapacitors. And they channel that energy into your central nervous system, suppressing bad energies. So anyway, now they're selling this on Amazon. What do you think their reviews are like? I'll let this guy give us an intro.
You simply place Kailo on your body, between your brain and the pain. And within seconds, you'll experience relief.
Actually feels a lot better.
By the way, it really works.
Very disappointed, verified purchaser.
For me, my family,
didn't work, verified purchaser.
The players too. I could go on. But let me show you some stoked Kailo users.
Didn't work at all for frozen shoulder. Verified purchaser. Terrible. Verified purchaser. Don't waste your money. It did absolutely nothing in terms of pain relief. I've tried it on practically every part of my body and there was no relief. Oh, wow. What's this? Kevin. Kevin says, very little pain. The feeling and feeling better about myself. Wow. Verified purchaser. Let's take a look at what else Kevin has reviewed, shall we? Kevin. Reviews. 1. Kailo. That's it. The only thing he's reviewed. Okay, coming back. Stay away, big scam.
I could go on. But let me show you some stoked Kailo users.
This is one of the biggest scams going. Just buy your favorite pain patch for $5.
Unlike other products, Kailo contains 0 medication.
And save $195. And verified purchaser. Verified purchaser would like to return it. I used it for a week and received no relief whatsoever. Asking to return it and no one seems to answer me about it. I'm very disappointed and would like my money back. Wow, here's another one with a positive result. Not a verified purchaser. I developed sciatica during my pregnancy. Okay, Erica, let's take a look and see what you've reviewed recently, shall we? Erica, reviews. 1. Kailo. That's it. Well, nothing suspicious there then. And so it goes on. Did not work for me. Unfortunately, this did not help one bit. Now, I've got to be fair. Overall, the rating on Kailo is about 3 stars, with people either saying it's awesome or useless. The device is medically useless, in terms of actually relieving real pain. Unlike your typical pain relief cream, which will have a 4.5 star rating on Amazon. And for all the other pains, well, it's about as effective as, say, a magnetic pain relief bracelet, which, despite being medically useless, still has, again, a 4.5 star rating on Amazon, and only costs $20. The thing is, they don't claim to be bloody miraculous.
Kailo, The future of pain relief is here.
You know, put it on and the pain will instantly go away. So obviously, when people get their $100 piece of plastic,
it works. It's absolutely amazing.
I can take it anywhere. I can wear it for hours on end.
They might feel a little hard done by. And it costs you nothing for a money-back guarantee, in that not everyone will send them back, and for everyone who doesn't, you've just made $100 profit. Crazy thing is, there are virtually identical products available on Amazon that claim to function via magic or chakras or something. And they have great reviews. The real difference here is they made it sound like they'd made some sciencey breakthrough. If they'd have just limited themselves to saying the ancient mystical plastic patterns cause healing or something, I doubt anyone would have noticed or cared. But they didn't. First of all, they made it sound all sciencey with nanocapacitors and all that sort of thing. And secondly, they claimed that it actually worked. You know, not just sort of kind of worked if you believed in it, it worked in seconds. Yeah, damn straight I'm going to call bullshit on that. And it still stuns me that this thing raised almost $2 million. So if you enjoyed that, drop a thumbs up on it. And if you don't want to miss out on new uploads like this, make sure you hit the notification bell below. And if you've got some interest in the non-magical properties of magnets, I'll leave some links to my Amazon store below for this. So these are these cute little magnet cubes that you can get. And this is for visualizing the magnetic field. So you'll see on some faces they have nice regular patterns, and if I rotate it by 90 degrees, the pattern is all messed up, and if I rotate it by 90 again, it's back to normal again. Or if I keep it like that, on this face, it's all over the place. On this face, it's all regular again. So they have these really quite sophisticated magnetic patterns on these cubes. You know, they're different on each face, but they have one direction for which the magnetic field goes straight through. So let's try this boy again. Boom. It's kind of fun to play with. And as ever, if you really enjoy this channel and want to support it directly, you can do it through Patreon. And I'll leave the links below. And thanks for watching.